back to the keys on the bed.
What you eating tonight?
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive.
Hey, what you eating tonight?
We'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today?
How does it give you the home field and you're the lower seed? That makes no sense.
Go.
Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision.
Oh, baby.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. Returner is brought down. Gets a start over the next drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, my baby, let's go.
End who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On the run here, taking a
Let's
deep
go.
shot.
I should have threw it off my back foot.
Fucking go,
That's
man.
a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary.
I can't wait to see your ass.
You have aggressive tacklers on the back end. You got a great defense. This time, the secondary.
I couldn't fucking wait.
And he's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short run.
Chris, you know, the secondary has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space. Still
move everybody over there.
To be sound
Go
in
ahead.
the line of scrimmage.
Move them all over there.
A running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
I knew you were going to try to click on late.
I was trying to click on the whole time and it wouldn't let me. Circle, 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 circle. I'm going everywhere but where I didn't want to do.
Hey, somebody go hit the light.
The Bulldogs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense?
Of course, man.
They decide to go for it here.
Computer always snatches a nigga up, man. But it's all good. We here.
We here. They needed to make the stop, and they did.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Definitely not running the fucking ball.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line.
Sneak that shit in. All you motherfuckers won't. You ain't running that goddamn ball.
First down. Plays like this can open for the play call.
Home now.
Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action. Maybe throw the ball downfield.
Back to pass. It's Thorne. Looking for his back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to extend the play. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
Come on,
And he
bro.
will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
So we still playing like Daedrin, I see, huh?
Here by the receiver. He works on the right side, comes all the way over on that deep over route to
Love
find
it.
that opening. The quarterback puts it right on the money for a beautiful touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Don't worry about it. I got something for that shit. I promise you
Returner
that.
choosing to field this one.
I got something for that
At the
shit.
21. That's where the drive will start.
Run out the pocket, run to the sideline, throw that bit upfield. Bet.
On the last
Got
possession,
something for it
they
every
passed
time.
up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. What can they do here?
Every
Defense
time.
all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Promise you,
Chris,
you won't
have
win
to
this
admire
motherfucker
this
today.
offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
I hope you put everybody in fucking man. I hope you did.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but loses the sticks. First down.
Fucking go, man.
Really good route from the receiver, but I love the quarterback look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
Come on,
They hit him
bro.
just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
It has been a tough first
Oh, you
half
playing
of
like a
this
little scary ass
for this
bitch.
offense. They
That's what I've been
cannot
noticing
get
about you, too.
anything going through the
You be
air.
playing
Not
off
only
like a
they down the
motherfucker.
scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go
The
into the
fuck out
second
of here.
half.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Made the
Oh,
catch,
you
but
be
he was
playing scared,
surrounded
boy.
with not much
You
room
gonna
to
change your
run.
whole
They
game
did a
plan,
really
huh?
good job that time of leveraging
What
him
that?
out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Got to choose one home, but I'm letting you know that right now.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And he'll loft it to the end zone.
Fuck.
Incomplete. The defense
Fuck
makes
outta
a
here,
big
bro.
4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is
Man was
perfect.
toast.
Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to throw it deep.
Caught me right on my
Near the
D-line.
goal line. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Kicking team on now with the
Hey,
extra
stop
point.
all that playing. Come on now. Come on. Get back to the program. Let's go.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead.
With all that playing shit, y'all don't play it enough.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kickoff will be returned. They get him down, but he's not
playing
good
ass.
run in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position.
Jesus.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Yo, we're good.
Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Testing the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Dogs looking to run some tempo here.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Scanning the field. It's Thorne. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's 1st and goal.
And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for the loss of 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. may add to their lead. Away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
Chris, why not save your best for the big stage? And this guy's doing it. He's now over 100 yards receiving on the night. How about this last one? Diving out to make this catch. That might be his best play of the night.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to launch it deep again. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Dropping back, it's Thorne. Dump off caught by the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. Powering through the defender. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And the runner takes off to his right.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw. It's Thorne. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks. They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught on the outside. It's White. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Just a really good call here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And Being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Takes the handoff again. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. And the back now goes in motion. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Has the first down, still on the move. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. Football comes out. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
1st and 10 play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Thorne. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Receiver makes the catch and tackled there by the defense.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Tackle, but first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Thorne. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Get set.
And here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Smart in the offense. Keep the ball on the ground. Try to keep working that clock. The defense needs a stop if they want to give their offense any chance at a late comeback.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And it's caught. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
No quick touchdown. No quick touchdown.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's White. And that will pick up a first down. A spot at 48. The Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And the pass is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Play action here on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise,
Here's a fumble way behind line of scrimmage. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Here's the second down play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. To throw, it's Thorne. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Down at the 15-yard line. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And who knows, maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they get a real shot.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge game through the air.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Dogs. And the comeback continues. An important touchdown, but they still trail. Now, Kirk practiced the onside kick over and over, and they executed right here with a spot in the natty on the line.
National championship. I love that the offense was able to come up with points here and at least give them this chance. But now we can all sit back, hold our breath, and see if this kickoff team has a chance to catch a break and where that ball bounces up into the air to try to recover it.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And they finally stop him, but a decent game that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job...